We begin with a developing story tonight. Richland County Sheriff's deputies questioning two men right now in connection to a reported sexual assault. Good evening, I'm Darryl Hood.
And I'm Bree Boyce. Officials telling Watch Fox about an hour ago they've identified the two men in these surveillance photos. And to the weather now, it was a wet and somewhat wild day across the Midlands weather-wise.
Yes, it was. Several inches of rain falling in many areas in a short amount of time, but stepped outside a few moments ago. Things appear to be calm now.
They sure were. And as always, Henry Rothenberg is keeping his eyes to the sky for us. And tell us, Henry, are we in the clear right now?
Well, I guess coming up in a bit.
Thank you, sir. Look at national headlines now. They are gone, but definitely not forgotten. Artifacts documenting the lives lost in the 9/11 attacks and the events of that deadly day are now on display 70 feet beneath Ground Zero in Lower Manhattan. Fox's Brian Yennis has more.
Left uncovered.
Well, according to DHEC, a cat in Saluda County has tested positive for rabies. One person now undergoing treatment after being exposed near Batesburg. Officials say to lessen the chance of being exposed to rabies, avoid wild animals acting tame and tame animals acting wild. More than 270 South Carolinians receive preventative treatment for the disease every year. And it is no secret that there is a new top cop in the capital city. Columbia Police Chief William Holbrook been on the job for about a month now, and he is talking exclusively to Watch Fox. The new chief appearing on this week's edition of On Point with Cynthia Hardy. Holbrook telling Cynthia and our own Brian McConkey that his top priority is restoring public trust after a tumultuous couple of years over at CPD. The former Huntington, West Virginia police chief is bringing decades of experience with him.
At a time.
Well, you can see the rest of that interview at 9:30 Sunday morning on this week's On Point. Holbrook lays out his proven plan to crack down on youth and gang violence. That's right here on Watch Fox.
And new tonight, the cost of running a high school athletics program. I mean, we're talking major money here.
Yeah, and some schools are passing the buck to parents. Watch Fox News reporter Tony Talley checks out how some local school districts offset the cost in her special report, Pay for Play.
And what a great time. I was out there. I was one of the hosts. Tyler Ryan was also a host. And, you know, I told them, I said, you know, when you go home tonight and you would have to explain to your husband why you bought this purse.
$1,000 purse, yes.
It was for a good cause.
Okay, you can just see the woman salivating over this. Oh, my
you
God.
can never have too many purses.
I'm glad I was born a man. You know, 3 pairs of shoes, that's all it takes. Well, anyway, up next, continuing coverage of the growing heroin epidemic in this country. There is a new tool medics now have to prevent heroin overdoses.
All new tonight, more on our extended look at the problem the illegal drug heroin is causing in the country.
Yeah, more and more people are getting hooked on the drug. Reporter Steve Levine shows us how some friends and family of addicts in one town are now able to help save a life.
Consequences.
Well, again, that was Steve Levine reporting. Tomorrow night at 10, we'll take a look at the history of heroin. Where did it all start? And next week, Watch Fox's parent company, Sinclair Broadcasting, hosting a national town hall meeting on the heroin epidemic in this country. We'll have a link at watch.com. You'll be able to join the conversation for the Your Voice, Your Future town hall.
Stay with us. There's much more ahead tonight, including a look at how the Affordable Care Act is impacting women's health.
Could wring out a little bit of moisture on Sunday with rain chances. I've seen it for 2 days now on the model, so that's why I put that very slight chance in. Garrett, of course, will have the latest tomorrow morning. And you want to tune in to Good Day Columbia tomorrow morning.
This is it.
It's
to say
last
farewell.
day. Oh.
Meteorologist Garrett Biedenbaugh, he's heading south on 95.
Let's not talk
Stick a
about
fork
it.
in 'em. Yeah.
But our new meteorologist, Lauren Olasky,
Yes, she's
very
great.
bubbly girl. I think you're really going to enjoy her. I know that they've had a lot of fun training in the morning.
Good.
So,
Yeah, she's awesome.
good addition, but we'll certainly miss Garrett.
Yes,
I'm trying
we
to
will.
think if he's worth me getting up early enough to
No.
pop in on Good Day. I don't think so either. No.
We'll go to Florida and say hello at some point. Yeah.
There you go. I'll tell them bye in Jacksonville.
kidding.
Yes, text message.
Thanks, Henry.
Thanks, Henry. Well, last year we
That's great, and the class is bigger now.
amazing. You know, it's so amazing to see people right here in the Midlands doing amazing things.
Yeah, pretty cool. Well, next in sports, like father, like son, a Midlands athlete carrying on a family tradition on the Clemson gridiron. In national news, the White House designating this week as National Women's Health Week. And today, a new report is out with findings on women and the Affordable Health Care Law. Our national correspondent, Christine Frizzell, takes a look at some of the findings.
When it comes reporting.
And we want to know what you think about this issue. Is your health care better, worse, or the same under the Affordable Care Act? Join the conversation right now on the Watch Fox Facebook page. You can also share your comments on our website, watch.com.
And up next, to the rescue, a cat saves a little boy from a dog attack.
Well, cross-country wildfires forced thousands of Carlsbad, California residents to flee their homes.
Do not attempt to grab your cars at this moment.
Wow, several fires have broken out in Southern California, but no city getting hit harder than Carlsbad. That's just north of San Diego. The mayor says fire has now consumed and at least one 8-unit condominium complex damaged several homes and businesses. Authorities riding through neighborhoods, as you saw, urgently instructing people to evacuate their homes, and they say they have not gained control of these burns. And a 4-year-old California boy has himself a new hero, his cat. Here's why. Jeremy, who is mildly autistic, is attacked by a dog. You see right there. That's when the family's cat, Tara, jumped in and chased that dog away. The boy needed stitches on his leg, but his whole family says they are glad the injury isn't worse. Police say the dog belongs to a neighbor and is now quarantined for 10 days and could be euthanized. Alrighty, well, still to come tonight, she is a 102-year-old with an insatiable need for speed. Meet her. Coming up, News of the Weird. In tonight's News of the Weird, an Indiana woman proving age is nothing but a number. The 102-year-old took laps around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in a race car. Racing great Mario Andretti at the wheel, while Edith Pittenger sat in the passenger seat. At times, they reached speeds of 180 miles an hour. You'd think that was fast enough, but the 102-year-old says she was hoping to reach 200 miles an hour.
Was she knitting while she was racing too? I mean,
hey,
that would just be fantastic.
Yeah. Maybe she was, because apparently it wasn't fast enough for her. She was bored.
I hope if I live to be 102, you know, I will want to do fun things like that.
Hey, you might as well make it happen.
I mean, right?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose at that
That's
point.
exactly
At that
right.
point, if I think
That's amazing.
you've had a full life at that point.
Yes.
I didn't mean it that way, but you know, it's like, you know, you just living life.
Yeah.
KJ McDaniel playing like a pro player.
He certainly is. He has been all year, really. And we're going to see what he does tomorrow, too. One more day of the NBA Combine, which a lot of people probably didn't even know exists.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get the same publicity as the NFL. But very important couple days for him.
Yeah, he is pretty
No doubt
awesome.
about it.
Yeah, and get out and make it happen tomorrow.
Make it happen tomorrow. The rain is gone. It'll be a little easier to breathe. And then by Saturday, it won't be as easy to breathe.
All right. That'll do it
That's
for us.
it.
Hope you got a fantabulous day ahead of you.
Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you here tomorrow night.